Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. So I wanted to address something that I get asked literally every day for the past 4, 5, 6 weeks, and sporadically before that. And so people kind of get close and they go, so what do you think about the keto diet? The keto diet. So I don't know, 2 years ago, before this thing got really popular, I read a book called Keto Clarity, and the guy does a really good job of explaining it. As a guy that was, and he uses it more for weight loss purposes as for anything. So let's talk about the keto diet. So I've done the keto diet twice, really because in my line of work, I've got to experiment with things just simply because if I'm going to give advice on something, I need to talk from experience, not just from what I've read in a book. And so I've done the keto diet twice. The first time I did it wrong because my calorie consumption was too much from protein and not enough from fat. The second time I did it spot on, and I did it to where 70 to 80% of my calories were from fat. Now, let's talk about this thing. So MealFit, we believe that in sustainability, in having something and doing it for a long term for the rest of your life. We don't believe in diets and fad diets. This ketogenic thing, it can serve purposes, no question about that. And it works, no question about that. Is it sustainable? Absolutely not. You cannot, in our day and age, you cannot survive, you cannot go all the time on a 70 to 80% diet with 70 to 80% of your diet being just fat. It's not sustainable, because what happens is when you get out of ketosis, it takes you a while to get back in it. Now, obviously, the longer you've been in ketosis, the quicker you can get back in. So the question, what do I think? I don't think it is sustainable. So in turn, I don't recommend that. Because what happens is when it's really, really hard, number one, because people think that they can just eat a lot of meat and less carbs and it'd be fine. No, that's the Atkins diet. And if that's what you want to do, great, but don't call it the ketogenic diet if you're eating tons and tons of chicken and tons of steak and bacon and things like that, because what's happening is you're consuming a lot of protein along with all of the fat that you're consuming. So, all that being said, is it sustainable? Absolutely not. Is it something for everyday people to do all the time? Absolutely not. Is it something that you can do for the rest of your life? Absolutely not. Does it serve a purpose? Yes, but here's the thing. All diets work. Here's why. Because it's a structured, regimented process that you're going through to achieve a certain result. So you've got a goal and you want to reach that goal. To reach that goal, you got to have a plan. So someone gives you a plan of the ketogenic diet, you're going to follow that plan because you want to reach that goal. Is it something you can do all the time? Absolutely not. So does it serve its purpose for losing weight? Sure, but you're eventually going to come off of it. What happens when people come off of this thing is they get back to eating normal and they tend to gain some or more of the weight back. So there's my 2 cents. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a dude that knows a lot about food. And that made that rhyme. That was pretty good. But take it for what you want. But I get asked that question. Look, every day, 5 or 6 or 7 days a week, every day, what do I think about the ketogenic diet? That's what I think about the ketogenic diet. Do I think that you're bad because you do it? Absolutely not. I cannot make that call on what's good and what's best for you. I just know from over time and just seeing everything that it's not for me and it's not for people that I recommend. So I hope that helps. Comment below if you have a question. Email me, thomas@mealfit.co, thomas@mealfit.co if you have any questions also, and I'd love to hear them, love to hear your opinion, love to banter back and forth with you. Don't want to argue, but I would love to hear some of your guys' experiences. So, hey, thank you so much, guys. Look forward to serving you in the future.